Hello, my name is Juliet Marquez, and this is my PE 556 final project. So, if you follow through on my PowerPoint, that will be attached to this. If you just follow it, it's a guideline, and I will be more than happy to talk through about everything else. So, first off, on the first slide, my event will be called the Ventura County Girls All-Star Basketball Game, sponsored by Oxnard College. On the following slide, the main concept. So, the main concept of my event is for a girls' all-star basketball game composed of elite athletes around the county to participate in a showcase that will be viewed by collegiate coaches. So, the whole purpose of this is just to offer a venue, a showcase of the elite athletes of Ventura County. My purpose is to enrich community involvement with the girls' basketball, create a culture and relationship with Oxnard College and local high school coaches and basketball student athletes. I want to build visibility for the Oxnard College coaches and the school itself, fundraise for Oxnard College basketball programs through entry club fees and entrance and snack bar sales to the games. Use the facility at Oxnard College to support Oxnard College basketball and possible enrollment for future recruits. The next slide will be the feasibility and the SWOT. So the feasibility of this project is high in the sense that there's a lot of elite athletes that come out of Ventura County. Just to name a few, there's James Ennis in the NBA, Sammy Whitcomb from the WNBA, Lorenzo Booker, who had a stint in the NFL, Jet Bandy in the MLB, Troy Hill in the NFL. There are, like I said, there's a lot of athletes coming out of Ventura County, and to be able to do a showcase for the high school athletes coming into the college and making making them a platform to play collegiately and possibly professionally is just great in the sense that we have a lot of athletes coming out, and there should be no reason why we can't host something like this. The strengths of this, the SWOT analysis of my event, starting with strength, is that it's a big recruiting opportunity for college coaches, as well as a great connection for athletes who, kind of get lost in the transition between high schools and college. And it's a great opportunity to show off the facility and allow locals to see the campus and the gym. Back to what I was saying, though, about showing, about the transition between high school and college. I feel that a lot of athletes and a lot of students just in general get lost in that transition. Some students look at junior colleges as kind of like a downgrade. It's not a lot of people kind of seem not proud of going to a junior college. They would much rather go to a 4-year. There's a lot of the, high and mighty people who are, I want to say a little bit like bourgeoisie and going into the 4-year, but the fact of the matter is that the junior college, it offers just the same amount as opportunity as a 4-year, and you're even saving money. So that is one of my biggest recruiting tips that I tell my kids is that, you're saving money, and for any of the Ventura County schools or Ventura County community colleges that you decide to go to, the first year is free. So if you go to the Ventura, Oxnard, or Moorpark, everybody has that promise that the first year is free. And on top of that, though, at a junior college, we're able to finesse your skill, kind of hone in on what you need to be working on, and get you ready for the 4-year university, or for the next 2 years when you go to a university. We get you ready for that, and regardless if that's academics or athletics, that is one of our strengths of holding this event, is trying to explain to these kids that this is the truth of the matter. A weakness of this might be that a lot of athletes might already be committed to be playing elsewhere, whether it's another junior college or if it's to another 4-year. Another one is that because of people being already committed to other schools, we might not get a lot of people participating in my event, and because of that, the competition might be low, and the venue might be too big in the sense if we don't have enough people, or it might be too small if we end up getting a lot of people. That is just one of the main things, is just, we don't know how many people we're going to get. So the opportunities of this, though, might be that this event might open doors for the future all-star games for all ages. It could be something that we could do from eighth graders going into high school, seniors going into uh, college, and even college going into university level, and university going into professional. This could be something that we host as like a professional combine for overseas coaches and for professional coaches. We're only a hop skipping away from LA, so this is something that could open up a lot of doors for us. But then again, at the same time, it can't. So the threats would be that there could already be, well, there is, but there could already be another All-Star game. For Ventura County right now, the original All-Star game got pushed into March. So last year, or the years before that, it had been planned to be done in May/June-ish, around the time that these kids are graduating. And, this year they moved it up, I think, in the sense of just a lot of people just weren't, doing a lot. There's a lot of lag in between the season and then playing in the All-Star game. But because, this is obviously my competition would be the already original All-Star game. So I probably, at the chance of this happening, might not get a lot of heads turning at me because this is their first event. But at the same time, depending on how their event goes in March, if I put mine in June or May, it could also open up more opportunities for athletes who didn't do that well during their All-Star game or have yet to be picked up. They have another opportunity to do so. On my next slide is the budget. So this is just basically an outline of my expenses. What I plan on doing is that I plan on having the players have a fee of $50, which is low in the sense that it includes a customized jersey, a t-shirt, and a program with their biographies and contact information. So the team entry cost will include referee fees. Referees will be provided from the referees in training. Referee fees will be lower compared to other leagues due to the collaboration with the referee training purposes. Entry to games will be $5. Children under 12 will be $3. A concession stand will be open, attended, and assembled by student athletes already participating for the Oxnard College basketball. And sold will be popcorn, nachos, hot dogs, candy, Gatorade, water, and nachos. So on my slide, t-shirts are going to be $800. I'm going to be ordering 100 t-shirts. So my estimated guess that I want 4 teams. I want each team, I want 8 to 10 players. And after that, it'll be, $50 per person. So approximately I could be making $400 to $800 per team and $1,600 to $2,000 altogether. With that being said, though, I plan on selling stuff on the side. I plan on having, obviously, the t-shirts, so I'll have 60 extra t-shirts on the side that I could be selling. I will be selling merchandise from Oxnard College, promoting the Condor attitude, promoting the any type of program. I will also open this up. Actually, this will be in the following slide. This will also open up opportunities for other programs to come into the facility. I'll talk about that more on the next slide. Awards will cost me around $150. There's going to be first, second, and third place, as well as an MVP prize. And snack bar will, approximately cost $150 to get chips, drinks, candy, and etc. So all that will be approximately $1,100. On the following slide with the personnel and sponsorship. So Oxnard College is sponsoring this event. This offers a venue, offers the culinary program, and it offers the men's and women's basketball team. So with that being said, the women's team will set up the snack bar. They will also set up the check-in stations as well as the collegiate coaching centers that will hand out programs and collegiate badges, showing who they are and what their names are, where they're from, and all that good stuff. But at the same time, with the Oxnard College Culinary Program, this will offer that program to have their students practice on their chef skills and have them working on the side of, if the program wants to come in and make gourmet, dinners for the athletes, they will be more than happy to have that as well. But also at the same time, any program that's on campus that wants to come and set up and promote their club or their sport are more than welcome to do so. They're more than welcome to hand out about me sections and, different stuff like that. But along with the Oxnard College selling their merchandise, half of all that will be split among the programs that actually have a booth there, or an All About Me booth that will be there to talk to the fans, of the parents and whatnot, anything about that. On the next slide for the vendors, so like I said, the Oxnard College Culinary Program will be there, and they'll have fresh made food for sale, as well as Oxnard College Athletics, allowing other sports to participate in an About Me booth, like I said, just to talk more about themselves, try to get, multi-sport athletes to come out there too, because I know a lot of people aren't just one sport athletes. So for the opportunity to be recruiting a basketball player, we could also be recruiting a softball player in the long run too, or, basketball and soccer, or, it doesn't even have to be basketball, it could be any sport, but it allows an opportunity to get to be heard. And as well, the last one being the Alumni Association, being there to help out, whatever they want to do, basically. So the event timeline, this is just a brief outline of it, of, what I hope to be accomplishing. So I plan on opening up the gym at 2 p.m. 3, the games will start. It will be North versus South, and then 4:30 will be the East versus West. At 6 p.m., there will be the awards of the 2 games. At 7 p.m., it will be a winner's game. So whoever wins the North versus South team will play against whoever wins the East versus West team. And it's just kind of the best in the county is what I want to promote. And given it's just bragging rights in that sense, and as well as awards. And then I plan on closing the gym from 8:30 to 7 p.m. I mentioned the men's basketball team helping us out as well. I just wanted to highlight, though, that they will be our security there. They will be set up at every entrance and every exit of the gym, and it's just there to make sure that everything runs smoothly. A part of my timeline is them sweeping the floors in between the games, cleaning up whatever trash there is, any type of mess, any type of spill. I want this to be a nice running gym. I want it to be fully clean at all times. I don't want there to be, any, ruckus or anything like that, any unnecessary things happening. And I feel that I can do that through my men's basketball team as well. And lastly is the check-in procedures / transportation. So I will have a check-in table for athletes and a check-in table for coaches. The athletes will have a sign-in sheet, and they will also have a liability waiver, which will need to be signed by the parents if they're not over the age of 18, as well as handing out their jerseys and their shirts and their programs. The check-in table for the coaches will require a sign-in sheet, their programs, and a badge with their names on it. As far as transportation goes, the athletes will be responsible for getting to the gym on their own, whether it's through their parents or whatever they need to do. As far as parking goes, it will be held on a weekend, where there will not be any tickets being given out. It will be a sponsored event by the school. So even if for some odd reason we could not get a weekend during the weekday, we will make sure that all spots are open for the parents of the kids to participate, and as well as no tickets being given out to any of those participating. But one of my highlighted events on here, though, is that I wanted to really highlight is that as much as this is about the kids, I wanted to make this about the parents. So that's why my fee for the for the players participating in it is $50. I don't want it to be out of reach for these kids, and I don't want the parents to feel like they're breaking their back to send their kids to an all-star game. Because not only is it for them to, not only is it for their kids to participate in this, but it's also for the parents because, these parents have been driving their children all over the place for 4 years to whatever games they needed to go to and supporting them through it all. And to see them participate in this event countywide is probably, I think, would be one of the highlights for one of the parents. And in my program, I will offer a section where the athletes can thank their parents, can thank certain people, and really just give back to those who supported them, give back to the families, to the fans, to anybody that helped them get there. Because at the end of the day, we didn't get there by ourselves. We got there because someone helped us. But anyways, that is the end of my presentation. If you guys have any questions, please just comment below, and thank you for watching.